So welcome. This is part 2 of the video based on integration, past paper questions, question number 16. So f of x equals to ln x upon x, find integral of f of x. So what am I going to do it on? I'm going to do by substitution. Let u equals to ln x. So du upon dx equals to ln x derivative is 1 upon x. So du equals to 1 upon x dx. So what does that becomes now? Integral of f of x, part A. So it is ln x times 1 upon x dx. So it is u, 1 upon x dx is du. So what does that becomes now? U square upon 2 plus c. So what is u square? Ln x whole square upon 2 plus c. That is part A. Coming to part B, integral of same f of x dx from the limits 1 to e. So we got that it was ln x whole square upon 2 from 1 to e. So what does it becomes? Ln e whole square upon 2 minus ln 1 whole square upon 2. Ln e is 1 upon 2 and ln 1 is 0 upon 2. So answer is going to be 1 upon 2. That is question number 16. Coming to question number 17. For question number 17, let's do that one. What is he asking in question number 17 now? Integral of 3 upon 3x plus 2 dx equals to ln k. Find the value of k. So what should I be able to do that one? We see that derivative of denominator is present in the numerator. 3x plus 2 derivative is 3. So we have a formula. So any function in the denominator, its derivative is there in the numerator. So the formula is ln denominator, ln f of x. You can do by substitution, but this is the best method. So ln of 3x plus 2. Then the limits are nothing but what? 0 to 6 equals to ln k. So plug in 6 over here. Ln 3 times 6 is 18. 18 plus 2 is 20 minus ln 2 equals to ln k. So ln 20 upon 2 equals to ln k. So ln 10 equals to ln k. So k equals to how much? 10. That's going to be the answer for question number 17. Now we go for question number 18. Now integral of e power 3x upon 1 plus e power 3x dx, and then integral of sin 5x cos 5x dx. So what am I going to do that one? I'm going to plug in the substitution u equals to 1 plus e power 3x. So du upon dx equals to e power 3x derivatives e power 3x times 3. So what is du? Du equals to 3 e power 3x dx. So I don't have 3. So what am I going to do? Multiply and divide by 3. So what does that becomes? 1 upon 3 du upon u dx. So which is du upon u. So which is 1 upon 3 ln u plus c. So what does that becomes? 1 upon 3 ln of 1 plus e power 3x plus c. That's going to be the answer for part A. Now coming to part B. What is that part B? Integral of sin 5x cos 5x dx. What am I going to do? Multiply and divide by 2. So it becomes 1 upon 2 sin 10x. Sin 10x, integral is nothing but what? Negative cosine 10x. So 1 upon 2 negative cosine 10x upon 10 plus c. So what will be my final answer? Negative 1 upon 20 cosine 10x plus c. That's going to be the answer. Question number 18 was that. Now coming to question number 19. Now come in that, he is asking, given that integral of 2 upon 1 plus 2x dx is ln 3, what is the value of k? So I am going to find the value of k for that. So again, we see that derivative of denominator is present in the numerator, so it is going to be ln 1 plus 2x from the limits What are the limits? 0 to e power k equals to how much? Ln 3. So apply substitute 1 plus 2 e power k minus ln 1 equals to ln 3. Ln 1 is 0. So ln 1 plus 2 e power k equals to ln 3. So what will happen? Ln and ln gets cancels. 1 plus 2 e power k equals to 3. 2 e power k equals to 2. So e power k equals to 1. E power k equals to e power 0. So k equals to 0. Because anything to the power of 0 is 1. So therefore what is the value of k? K value is going to be 0. That was question number 19. Now coming to question number 20. So f of x equals to what has been given? 9 minus 2 ln of x square plus 4. X belongs to R and the function passes through the point p comma 3. So what does that mean? F of p equals to 3. So plug in that one. 3 equals to 9 minus 2 ln of p square plus 4. So what am I going to do this one? This is a calculator based question. You can simplify by using without calculator also, but what is the thing is, we can use the calculator, draw the graph for y equals to 3 and draw the graph for 9 minus 2 ln p square plus 4 and find the point of intersection. So by using GDC, we can find the value of p as equals to 4.01. So because it's 2 marks question, so check the marks. It is a 2 marks question. You can use a GDC over here, which is graphing display calculator, to get that answer. Next, find the volume of the solid form where it is rotated between x equals to minus p to x equals to p along x-axis. Now along x-axis, whenever it is along x-axis, pi integral y square dx from negative p to positive p. So what am I going to do that? You can write this one and use again GDC, pi integral negative 4.01 to positive 4.01 y square, which is 9 minus 2 ln of x square plus 4 whole square dx. Again, you can see the marks is just only 3, so the substitution is not required, or simplification by algebraic method is not required. Use GDC. You should be able to get that area as 605. That's going to be the answer for question number 20. Now coming to question number 21. The acceleration a meter per second square of a particle at time t seconds is given by a equals to 3 upon t 5 cos 2t, where t is greater than or equal to 1. The particle is at rest at t equals to 1. Find the velocity of the particle when t equals to 4. So acceleration has been given, so we have to find the integral for this one. So when you find the integral, it becomes the velocity. So velocity as a function of t will be integral of 3 times 1 upon t plus 5 cos 2t dt. So when you do the integration of acceleration, we get it out velocity. So 3 ln t plus 5 cos 2t integral is sin 2t divided by 2 plus c. Now it says that it is at rest when t equals to 1. So velocity equals to 0 when t equals to 1. 3 ln 1 plus 5 upon 2 sine 2 times 1, which is 2, plus c. So 0 equals to 3 ln 1 is 0 plus 5 upon 2 sine 2. So from here we get the value of c as minus 5 upon 2 sine 2. So I got the value of c. So what is the velocity function now? So the velocity function is 3 ln t plus 5 upon 2 sine 2t minus 5 upon 2 sine 2. That's going to be the velocity function. Now what is being asked? It is being asked as velocity at t equals to 4. So plug in t equals to 4. So velocity at 4 will be 3 ln 4 minus or plus 5 upon 2 sine 2 times 4 is 8 minus 5 upon 2 sine 2. So you can use the GDC and get the answer as 4.36 meters per second. Don't forget to write the units. Now coming to question number 22. So in this question number 22, find integral of 6x square e power x cube plus 8. That is 4 marks question, and another 3 marks question is followed by that. So what should I be able to do that one now? I can do by substitution. So let u equals to x cube minus or plus 8. So what is du by dx will become? Du by dx equals to 3x square. So du equals to 3x square dx. Now I have 6x square. So what am I going to do that one? 6, 2 pull outside, 3x square e power x cube plus 8 dx. Now 3x square dx becomes du and e power u. So e power u integral is e power u plus c. So what does that becomes? 2 e power x cube plus 8 plus c. That's going to be the answer. Find f of x given that f prime x equals to this one and f of minus 2 equals to 5. So this is nothing but what? Our f of x itself only. Basically, this only becomes our f of x because f prime x equals to how much? 6 e power x cube. What was that? 6 x square e power x cube plus 8. So when I do the integral of this one, so it becomes f of x. So f of x equals to integral of this. Integral of this just now we have found it as 2 e power x cube plus 8 plus c. Now it has been given what it has been given? F of negative 2 equals to 5. So plug in 5 and negative 2 over here. 5 equals to 2 e power negative 2 whole cube plus 8 plus c. So what does that becomes? 5 equals to 2 e power negative 8 plus 8 plus c. So 5 equals to 2 e power 0 plus c. So c equals to 3. So what's going to be the answer? Therefore, f of x equals to 2 e power x cube plus 8 plus 3. That's going to be the answer. That's question number 22. Now coming to question number 23. F of x equals to 1 upon square root of 3x minus 6 for x is greater than 2. Find f of x whole square integral. And the part of the graph is given exact volume of the solid when rotated along x-axis. So what am I going to do that one for this? Part A, integral of f of x whole square. So 1 upon root of 3x minus 6 whole square dx. So it becomes integral of 1 upon 3x minus 6. So derivative of numerator should be present in denominator. Derivative of denominator should be present in numerator. 3x derivative is 3 is missing. So multiply and divide by 3. So 1 upon 3 ln of 3x minus 6 plus c. That is the first part. In the second part, volume along x-axis. X-axis means pi integral y square dx. And the limits are nothing but what? 3 to 11. Pi integral 3 to 11, 1 upon square root of 3x minus 6 whole square dx. We can see that 3x minus 6 whole square integral is just now, we have already found it out. So it is pi 1 upon 3 ln of 3x minus 6 from 3 to 11. So plug in the values. So it becomes pi upon 3. Plug in the upper limit. 3 times 11 is 33. 33 minus 6 is 27. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. Ln 27 minus ln 3. So it becomes ln 27 upon 3, which is nothing but what? Ln 9. So the answer is going to be nothing but how much? Ln 9. Now coming to the next one. That was question number 23. Now coming to question number 24. Show that integral of x square ln x dx equals to 9 ln 3 minus 26 upon 9. So what am I going to do that? X square ln x. So I am going to do integration by parts. Whenever I am doing integration by parts, I am going to use the concept of isolate. So I will be using isolate over here. So I have algebraic and I have logarithmic. So logarithmic is going to be my first function, algebraic is going to be my second function. So what's going to be the formula? First function, integral of second function, x cubed by 3 minus integral of derivative of first function, 1 upon x, carry forward that, integral of second function dx. First I'll do with indefinite integrals. Then it becomes x cubed ln x upon 3 minus 1 upon 3 integral of x square dx. So x cubed ln x upon 3 minus 1 upon 3 x square integral is x cubed upon 3 plus c. This is indefinite integral, but our talking is all about definite integral. So what am I going to do? X cubed ln x upon 3 minus 1 upon 9 x cubed from the limits 1 to 3. Substitute the upper limit and then the lower limit. So when I substitute the upper limit, it becomes 3 cubed 27 ln 3 upon 3 minus 1 upon 9 times 27. Then minus, substitute lower limit, it becomes 1 upon 3 ln 1 minus 1 upon 9 times 1. So what does that becomes? 9 ln 3 minus 3 minus 0 plus 1 upon 9. So simplify that, it becomes 9 ln 3 minus 26 upon 9. That's going to be the answer which is asking us to prove it out. Now coming to the next question. Question number 25. The following diagram shows the graph of the function f of x equals to 4x upon x squared plus 1 for x lies between 0 to 6 and the line x equals to 6. The region R is enclosed by the graph x-axis and line x equal to 6. Find the area of the region. So area is going to be nothing but what, anytime we are going to find it out, the integral is going to be the area of the region. So integral, what are the limits? 0 to 6. Y dx is going to be the area anytime. So that's going to be 0 to 6 f of x dx. What is f of x? 4x upon x square plus 1 dx. Just now we learned that derivative of denominator should be present in numerator. So x square derivative is 2x. So pull out 2 from the 4x. So 2x upon x square plus 1 dx from the limits 0 to 6. So what does that becomes? 2 ln of x square plus 1 from 0 to 6. So apply the limits. 2 ln of 6 square plus 1 is nothing but what? 37. Then minus ln of 0 plus 1 is 1. So ln 1 is 0. So answer is going to be 2 ln 37 is going to be the answer. Then going to the next question. That one was question number 25. Now coming to question number 26. F prime x is given and f of 0 equals to 3. Find f of x. Question number 26. So when I do the integral of that one, it's going to be giving me f of x. So f of x equals to integral of f prime x dx. So it's going to be integral of 12x upon x square minus 1 whole to the power of 4 dx. Now what am I going to do that? You can directly do that one by checking the derivative of denominator is present in numerator, rather than you can do by substitution also. For a change we do by substitution. X square minus 1 equals to u. So du upon dx equals to 2x. So du equals to nothing but what? 2x dx. So that 12x can be written as nothing but what? Pull out 6 over there. If I pull out 6, it becomes 2x dx upon x square minus 1 whole to the power of 4. So it becomes 6 du upon u power 4. So 1 upon u power 4 integral is going to be nothing but what? 6 u power negative 3 upon negative 3 plus c. So what is my answer is going to be now? F of x equals to minus 2 u power negative 3 plus c. So which is nothing negative 2 upon x square minus 1 whole power 3 plus c. But what else has been given over there? It is given that some condition has been given, f of 0 equals to 3. So when I do f of 0 equals to 3, I plug in that one. So 3 equals to negative 2 upon 0 minus 1 whole cube plus c. So 3 equals to 2 plus c. So c equals to 1. So what is going to be my f of x finally? F of x equals to negative 2 upon x square minus 1 whole cube plus 1. That's going to be the answer. Now coming to the next question. Question number 27. Where is this question number 27? He says integral f of x equal f prime x equals to x upon square root of x square plus 1. Then given that f of 0 equals to 7, find f of x. So for this, what am I going to do? That integral of f prime x is going to be giving me f of x. So integral of f prime x dx, which is nothing but what? Integral of x upon square root of x square plus 1 dx. So what am I going to do? You can do by substitution. So whatever is under root equals to u square, that is the best substitution. So x square plus 1 equals to u square. So 2u du upon dx equals to 2x. Then so 2u du equals to 2x dx, or u du equals to x dx. So I have x dx only. So it becomes u du divided by square root of u square. U du divided by u square, so it becomes u du by u gets cancels, 1 du. 1 du integral is nothing but u plus c. So what is u over here? Square root of x square plus 1 plus c. That's going to be the integral. But now we have to find the value of c also. So for that, f of 0 equals to 7. So 7 equals to square root of 0 square plus 1 plus c. So 7 equals to 1 plus c. So c equals to nothing but how much? 6. So I got the value of c as nothing but how much? 6. So what is my equation now? It will become f of x equals to square root of x square plus 1 plus 6. That's question number 27. Coming to question number 28. So a particle moves in a straight line and its velocity is v meters per second. At time t seconds, v of t equals to t square minus 2 whole square. T lies between 0 to 2. Find the initial velocity. Initial velocity means t equals to 0. So e equals to, that is nothing but what? 0 square minus 2 whole square, which is going to be nothing but how much? 4 meters per second. Part B. Find the value of t when the particle is at rest. Means velocity should be equals to 0. T square minus 2 whole square equals to 0. T square minus 2 equals to 0. T equals to square root of 2, which is 1.41 seconds. Find the total distance traveled in the first 2 seconds. So for the distance, what should I be doing it out? I should be finding it out the integral. Integral, so distance is equal to integral 0 to 2 t square minus 2 whole square dt. So how many marks question is this one? 3 marks question, and it is a calculator based question. So directly you can use the GDC to get that answer it is going to be nothing but how much? 3.73 meters. Next, part D. Show that the acceleration of the particle is 4t cube minus 8t. So acceleration is nothing but what? Derivative of velocity. So find the derivative of velocity. What does it become? Chain rule, 2 times of t square minus 2 times 2t. T square derivative is 2t. So it becomes 4t cube minus 8t. Find the values of t which the velocity is positive and acceleration is negative. So what am I going to do that? I am going to draw the graph. Draw the graph for the velocity. Velocity of the graph, draw the, and acceleration graph also, draw it out, and check that when the velocity is positive and when the acceleration is negative. Use that GDC. You should be able to clearly see that for t lies between 0 to 1.41, velocity is positive and acceleration is going to be negative. So this is purely what is a GDC based question. So therefore you can use a calculator to get that answer. Question number 29. A particle P stands from point O and moves along horizontal line. Its velocity v meters per second after t seconds is given by this one. Two functions are being given. Between 0 to 1, one function, and between 1 to 8 is another function. What else is being asked? Find the initial velocity of the particle. Initial velocity of the particle means the first function. So t equals to 0. So plug in that one. So what does it becomes? 3 times of 0 plus 1, which is going to be 3 plus 1, which is 1 meter per second. Coming to part B. Find the acceleration of the particle in the first second. So just now we learned acceleration is nothing but what? Derivative of the velocity. So use the first function only, because still in the first second only. 3t derivative is 3 and units is meter per second square. How many times does the particle change its direction in the first 8 seconds? Explain your answer. So basically particle will change the direction whenever the velocity is equals to 0. So now we can see that the velocity is never 0. It is keep on increasing, and it's never becoming 0 over there. So therefore we can say that there is no change in the direction. Understand carefully once again. What it says, whenever it changes the direction means the velocity has to become 0, then only it can change the direction. But we can see from the graph that never the velocity became 0 in the first 8 seconds. So therefore we can say that it will never change the direction. Find the total distance traveled by the particle in first 8 seconds. So from 0 to 1, one function, and 1 to 8 is another function. So you have to do the integral twice separately. From 0 to 1, we are going to use 3t plus 1 dt, and from 1 to 8, we are going to use 2 root t minus 1 upon t square plus 3 dt. We are going to use two different functions and find the integral, and going to add both the answers. So now again, what is the thing? As such, this is a graphing calculator question. Use a GDC. You should be able to get 51.5 meters. That is question number 29. Coming to question number 30. Last question for this part 2. So what is this question number 30 says? It says f of x equals to 2x e power x and g of x equals to minus 2 f of x minus 1. The graphs f and g intersect at x equals to a and x equals to b, where a is less than b. Find the values of a and b. So what has been given? G of x equals to negative 2 f of x minus 1. So negative 2 f of x is nothing but what? 2x e power x, then minus 1. So it becomes negative 4x e power x minus 1. So now what is the thing? G of x and f of x will intersect. So g of x equals to f of x e power x minus 1. So use the GDC, draw the graph for left hand side, draw the graph for right hand side. You can see the point of intersection. So the point of intersection is going to be negative 2.83 comma negative 0.204. Then hence find the area of the region bounded with f and g. So what am I going to do? Find the area means integral of from a to b. A is nothing but what? Negative 2.83 to b is nothing but what? Negative 0.204, upper curve minus lower curve. So g of x minus f of x, or f of x minus g of x if you get the negative answer. So absolute value will be the best way. So you need to write these steps basically to get the full marks. So just to show that, how are you going to do that? So minus 4x e power x minus 1 minus 2x e power x, then dx. Use a GDC, you should be getting it out answer as 1.91. That's going to be the answer for question number 30. So that completes this video. See you in the next video. Bye.